I could talk about them at least. I'm hitting the record now. Like the statue, the statue you just saw there, and the construction one. That is exactly the reference you think it is. I told Moth I wanted a golden statue getting demolished. I didn't give him any details. I just told him it had to be Yukari, and he just complied. He didn't ask. I didn't say. But if you know, you know. Alright. Alright, let's see. I got a mask on my wall. I got a memory location for the tunnel, and I have to find another memory somewhere. Now, if I remember correctly, I was going to go up on that bridge there. That was my next objective. So let's go do that. All right, man. I didn't really have much to. I lost my train of thought anyway, but like I did not have any time to really sit back and relax in the slightest of that last game because I started right away with essentially boss rushing. That didn't look like me. Uh-oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't worry about it, kid. You're fine. I think you're fine. Should I go outside? I don't think I should be going anywhere ever again. But that's just me. Man, you see Ferdy's he's working on something like this with Renko and his test enemy. When I first saw that, I was like, oh, this looks like Yomawari, and then fucking shines his flashlight, and then just that creature just chilling. And I got a giggle out of that. Okay, so this should be freed up. So I'm looking for I'm looking for a memory and a tunnel. That is my objective right now. I am gonna die. And he's not dead. I don't think he'll... Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna make it too gory. I doubt he would. I mean, it's not like this game is necessarily gory, but like the imagery for like the monsters is definitely on the more grotesque side for sure. But if that Daiose is anything to you know, if that Daiose is anything to gauge it on, I wouldn't mind if his entire enemy selection was full of a bunch of goofballs. A bunch of meme goofball characters. I have a cucumber, remember? So I figure one of these river spots would let me do that, but I guess not. Do you imagine if that's like every enemy? It's just that. But you know what the funny thing is, chat? Is that Yomawari actually has an enemy that's just a walking crayon drawing. So like, that's not even out of the realm of Yomawari right there. It's a really annoying enemy. I remember it because it was part of... There's a tunnel. It was part... Just that guy again. He's fine. Or chill. Ooga booga ooga booga. Shit. Tunnels this way. He's jiggling, dude. He's jiggling. I'm fine. The jiggler's coming. Yeah, for those of you who remember the first Yomawari game, there's an area that takes you into a factory. There's an area that takes you to a factory, and you have to get around this blob, like, meat man monster thing. And, like, there's this part that I kept getting stuck on. Nice starfish. I'm following these because I don't know any better. Oh, there it is, the last memory. Yes! Is this some kind of shell? That factory part really sucked, yeah, because it's... Sometimes you gotta like get around the meat monster, and sometimes you get hit by a crayon drawing because you can't look at everything at the same time. It's a dull seashell. Maybe I can remember something about this. Seashell with faded colors, and I put my face close to it, I can sort of smell the sea. A long time ago I played with Moogie at the shrine near the ocean. Okay, well that's the last memory, so now that's good, because it means when I finish the tunnel off, I'll go back home and I will be able to immediately use that and then head to the area that's related to. Free roam no longer has to happen, I just have to get to the tunnel. Okay, looks like I'm right there. Sure would appreciate a statue right now though, just in case. He's back. He makes a very silly noise. Sounds like he's saying ooga booga. Also, he's doing that pelvic thrust, like the fucking, you know, the get down kimochi video. You know that one? That's what he's doing. The old ring is gone. Maybe that ghost took it with him. Well, I found the tunnel instantly. That's convenient. In the first 10 minutes, chat, I found the last memory and where I need to go. All in one fell swoop. I'm gonna follow this man. Chad, do you have a tunnel like this where you live? I don't think I've ever seen a dark tunnel like this. Every time I see them, it's in fiction, and they're always haunted to a ridiculous extent, but I've never actually seen one in real life. My issues just seem to be gone now. Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. I didn't do anything special. I don't know. I'm glad they're gone, though. He disappeared. He dropped a dirty magazine. There's an old magazine on the ground. I'll see what it says. A burnt body, presumably of a man, was found in an unused incinerator. The culprit is still unknown, and... What was that noise? A magazine with faded letters. It says that a burnt body was found in the incinerator in the cemetery and the culprit is still unknown. Maybe I should get moving. This noise is the noise of the friendly ghost. Well, he was friendly for a while. Now he was an asshole, and then I gave him his ring back. Man, I sure would love a Jizo statue right about now. Please? Important looking paper. Piece of paper with a lot of difficult words written on it. Even though I pass all my vocabulary tests, I don't understand it at all. I wonder what it says. Just a little flex. Oh, there we go. Oh, it was... Oh, no. Oh, it was fake. Oh, shit. Bro, you can't do this to me. So it wasn't it was a tunnel, but it's actually a cemetery. An old sign, it says, cherish your ancestors. Use the incinerator is prohibited. Please stay away from it. How do you shove? Oh, I got a real one. We're good. He went that way. So, logic dictates I should follow. But clearly, what am I doing? An old sign, Beyond Town, Route Entry Pro. Why did I do this? I'm not going for 100%. So I'm not going to wander too much. Immediately picks the path that's clearly telling me to go the other way. Stick the biggest detour you can think of, because why not? Detours are fun. Without detours, we wouldn't be able to see things like this. Look at this. Just imagine how much worse our lives would be if I didn't come up here and look at that creature. See ya. He's just meditating. He's pretty chill. Found the incinerator. Let me out. Did the ghost want to open this? You think that was funny, my guy? Wait, you think that was funny? Alright. Alright. Hmm? Nope. Okay. Some ghost arms, some ghost legs. Bro, hold on. You just want to open doors? Is that what you... Oh my. That's a nice noise. Okay. Old sign, Beyond Town Route, entry is prohibited. It's locked. The ghost gave up. Wait a minute. I'm not crazy, right? That guy wasn't okay, yeah, there's a cutscene going on now. Yeah, he didn't look like that earlier. A ghost is clinging to the grave. I should be careful when I pass it. Ah, shit. That surprised me. What should I do? I can't get through now. The ghost keeps looking at something. What's he looking at? Hmm? What's he looking at? Alright, now, before you say anything, I was not touching that. Alright? I wasn't even close to that. There are flowers blooming. I should give a flower to the ghost's grave. Call that fast travel. Slow blower ruin the cemetery is bright red center. Reminds me of the clouds at sunset. The interesting shape of the petals makes it very special. Fast travel. He left. And the big guy with his ghost leaves in his mouth left with him. The ghost disappeared. Maybe I granted the ghost's wish. The incense are burning. You know what's funny? That's just Yiko. It's just a big Big ghost, giant mouthful, sitting, not moving. I've seen that one before. Oh, I've seen this one before too. I hate these fucking things. It's filled with clean water. Fireball imploders, dude. That guy's a hand. Okay. Isn't it crazy how we as humans can interpret many different creatures and mythological things in so many different ways? Like, what's that? What's that creature? What is that supposed to be? I don't want to touch that. I don't want to even look at it. It's freaky. I like the noise they make when they explode. The flowers offered at this grave are all withered. I'll find you some new ones, buddy. No, but it's like, you know, like for monsters and like ghosts and demons and all kinds of stuff. So you know, if you want a demon that looks like fucking Pinky from Doom, like there you go, that's a demon, right? But then you could pull a demon from some other material, and suddenly the demon is like a handsome man, handsome lad with a button-down shirt, and he's like, you know, he's gonna be the demon king. He's got, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, why is, I guess, designs for anything mythical are just up in the hands of, it's up in the hands of people who probably shouldn't have as much power as they do. That's all. Teacup placed by this grave is empty. I guess I'll go fill it with clean water. All right. You know, I don't wanna give examples because I feel like if I give examples, I'm incriminating myself. But you know what I mean, right, chat? You know what I mean when I say the things I say. Surely. You can make a ghost like this. So this game has ghosts, right? This game has big, spooky, weird, abomination ghosts, and then you got Yuyuko. Filled with clean water. I should fill the teacup I brought with some water. Look at Notori. Notori is a Kappa, right? There, it's all full now. Notori is a Kappa, and she's just, you know, she's a Gabba. But then you look at Kappa and, like, you know, ancient. You look at Kappa and how they're supposed to be portrayed in these green wads, right? That's what I mean, right? Like, the portrayal of it is completely different, but I'm supposed to believe it's the same thing, you know? But it's like in this game, the spirits, yeah, close your eyes, dickhead. I think I went the wrong way. Wait, was that the one that was... I don't remember where I picked this fucking thing up. I offer the cup of water to the grave. The ghost disappeared. Maybe I granted the ghost's wish. Look at me. Doing a better job than Rainbow ever could. See that? The coins scattered around the grave. Okay. The ghost's presence disappeared. Maybe I granted the ghost wish. Or not. High five. What a dick. I gave him what he wanted. He did that. Alright. Fireball. Teacup placed by this grave is empty. Holy fetch quest, dude. Look at this shit. I gotta go all the way back. There's gotta be a closer source of clean water, but now that I'm walking, it's too late. My point is, chat. My point is that this game has ghosts, but then also Tuhu has ghosts. And like when I look at Iyako, I don't see that. I certainly don't see that. Reimu's a human, so Reimu's fine. But it's the fact that every single character in the series looks like a human, despite not being human, which I don't really particularly have a problem with that. And I'm sure the greater world doesn't either. Same deal with Monster Girls. Monster Girls always fall in this strange spectrum of just how far can you take it before it's, you know, before it's too, it gets weird, and people have different thresholds. It's a really shitty enemy. He just gives up so quickly. It's all full now. Put ears on a tail on it, call it a wolf. I mean, you could, like, chat. You look at, yeah, exactly. Like, you put ears and a tail on it, and like that counts. But look at the kobold from what's it called? Monster Musume. Look at that. That kobold is fully furred. You know, that's dangerously cheesy on the spectrum. No, you know what I mean? Like, you know, some people probably look at that and be like, nah, not for me. But other people look at that and be like, you're tiptoe on the line. But, you know, sometimes, you know, people love living on the edge. Here's your cup back. The ghost just wanted a cup of water. Hey, buddy. Yellowed newspaper. This newspaper looks really old. It's yellowed and all worn out. All I can read is the headline that says tuberculosis and blockade along with a picture of a village. Not TB. Alright. There are flowers blooming. I'll just take one. Purple flower. Flower blooming at the cemetery is a faint purple color. It reminds me when the sun goes down. What the name of this flower is. So I need to get another flower in here. I guess helping the spirits was optional. Here you go, dickhead. Still looking for a flower, I think. That's probably it. No, not it. Let's see. I've explored everywhere in here. I think, yeah, it looks like I have. I'll go drop the flower off and see if that works. All the way at the far end of the cemetery. Man, that's crusty. Man, look at that. That's... What the... Fast travel. All part of the plan. There are flowers blooming. I'll just take one. Flower blooming at the cemetery, soft white color, clouds and the sunny out. It's a flower you see often around town. This is all part of the plan. Now I just have to go and put the flowers in the gravestone. Whoosh. Whoosh. I kind of wish I knew what this thing was supposed to be, because it is horrifying. But it'd be funny if it was like a yokai that I know by name. And like, ah, yes. Chat, have you ever seen the interpretation of what a Satori looks like? I promise you it looks nothing like the ones you are probably familiar with. Oni too, but I guess that one's a given. There you go. Those are nice flowers. I think maybe now I can rest in peace. Ah. Old love letter. Very old looking letter. It says, I don't care about your disease. I just want to see you. I would do anything for that. Well, that's nice. But where's my key? I didn't do all this for collectibles. I wanted a key, for God's sakes. I hear my... Just don't like those guys. I hear my friend, so... Yeah, okay. Nice. It's that ghost again. That why Satori's art makes it look funny. Yeah, no, that's just That's pretty loud. Okay. Is this an incinerator? There's something shiny down there. What should I do? Go inside? Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't go in. Maybe before I walk in there and burn into a miraculous crisp. I'll do this real quick. Don't want to warp. I gave everybody things. I don't know if it was all required or not, but I did all 4. And then I got the flowers. So, whatever. I'll go inside. Bad idea alert, bad idea alert. Key I found in the incinerator. Looks like they've been burned a lot. It's completely black. Hope I can still use them. I feel like being trapped in an incinerator would be a very, very scary experience. Damn. Those kinds of effects aren't as great because, you know, It's so obvious that something's gonna happen. So you just kind of like accept it, you know? You just kind of look at it and you're like, oh yeah, okay. Do you remember, Chad, you remember that movie that M. Night Shyamalan directed? You know the one. The one with the one with the grandparents? I remember the trailer for that constantly popping up. And it was like the old lady was like telling the kid to crawl into the oven to clean it. And like that was trailer bait. Oh, just crawl into the. It was the movie was the trailers was supposed to be like insinuating something's wrong with the grandparents, and one of the shots was just crawl in the oven and clean it like that. That's a good idea. Like, I don't think anything actually even happened to that scene, but they teased it so much that like you were waiting for the payout and there was no payout. Mr. Ghost, I found the key. I'll open it for you. You're a ghost, my guy. Oh shit! What the what? This is that ring. Bro, he's a ghost. Why can't he just go through the wall? Why did he just fucking... Dude, he just dragon engined against the wall. That's what he did. Looks like it's locked. He's a ghost. I opened the barricade. I wonder. Is the thing I lost that day somewhere past here? How could it be? I have to go and see. Oh, that's a red spider lily. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Foreshadowing, foreshadowing, foreshadowing. Reimu? Reimu? Ooga booga. A different ghost. Wonder what these ghost people want to tell me. Good question. Some of them want to tell me death. And some of them just like don't. They have trouble communicating. So this is a village, it seems. An old village. According to that newspaper, there was a plague. Get him, Reimu. Get him. Oh no, what? That's not Reimu. That's definitely not Reimu. I guess we're dancing. It's a perfect circle. Man, could you imagine walking through an area like this? Like, there's tons of scary places in the world for sure, but... Chat, what would be scarier? Walking around in the middle of the woods or walking through the ruins of an old, like, village like this? Because this is definitely, like... Those are both spooky, but I feel like being in where civilization once was would be even worse because there's just so many places for things to hide. Excuse me. Why are you crying? Because Arthur's gone. There's like YouTube channels and stuff on that explore abandoned malls. Like you can just go in and look around and it's just empty abandoned malls. Ghost lady, she dropped something. Torn letter. Torn letter the ghost woman dropped says, I'm always thinking of you. Please come back to me soon. Abandoned places. Don't stab that. About that letter. There's one guy that crawled into abandoned bunkers. How tight are those? That reminds me of the what's his name? Internet Historian video on caves. That guy, that fucking little like wiggle wedge. That's terrifying. Goodness gracious, that's terrifying. A torch. Something tells me that wasn't the answer. It's not a torch, it's a match. The idea of getting wedged into something like that is horrifying. Straight horrifying. Can you put the menu down now? Thank you. Nice. People climb mountains and people explore caves and people go to all kinds of different places because it's something to do. I don't know. You know what'd be cool, chat? Haven't you always wanted to see what's inside the pyramids? The pyramids are like I'm pretty sure the only like footage that exists of the pyramids is just like whatever drone they could get in a little hole. Obviously they're pitch black, there's no light down there, but who knows what's going on down there. But you're not allowed to, you know, it's against the rules to do anything. Okay. You'd have to like take the whole pyramid apart and see what's going on in there. But we're not allowed to do that. Those things have been up for a long time. Horror magazine. Magazine about haunted places. Looks pretty new compared to the other things I found. Maybe someone bought it recently. Maybe it belonged to the guy who just pulped himself. Climbing mountains, spelunking, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's fascinating. You want to see what's going on there, but it's just, you know, like there are places on this planet we have not seen. There are the man-made places, of course, like the pyramids. Those are interesting, but there's also the deepest depths of the ocean, right? Because we can't get there. What's down there, you know? Like, what is down there? I've seen some pictures of some creatures. Like, there's some fucked up wildlife that exists on this planet that lives down there. So deep into the ocean that no light touches it. And all the wildlife down there, you know, adapts to that. Like, actual man-made horrors, but not even man-made. Just natural. But I don't have a match, that's what it's called. she is, yeah. She'll toss me the match. Antarctica has some weird wildlife like the worm with a hooked mouth and gold hair. I don't know what you're talking about, but ew. We don't really, yeah. There are a lot of places that, you know, humans don't really, we can't go to. Properly, anyway. I'm very curious about stuff like the Marianas Trench, you know, like so deep into the ocean. What's going on down there? What if there's some like, what if is down there after all, right? He's just chilling, waiting. But like, don't you wonder how deep it goes? What happens when you get there? Stuff. Nice. I think that's the way to go, but let's go back here first. Creatures have to survive. They adapt to their environments. It's kind of cool to see different kinds of creatures that have, you know, they simply live where they live, and they just make do. Melted candle, an almost melted candle with a lumpy shape. Part that melted is hard and it looks like a teardrop. You can still use it if I light it. Alright. Nice shadow ball. Okay. Clear the way, coming through. Creatures from the deep. We can't go far in space either. We're limited. I wonder what would happen if I dug a hole straight down through my my house. What would I find down there? Smeared letter. Letter smeared writing the ghost woman dropped. It says, "Why would you take it from me? That's something he gave me." That's all. Like, if I just dug directly down, what would happen? What if eventually I hit, like, steel, and I break it, and then I fall into a bunker? Wouldn't that be crazy? But I'd never know unless I just started digging right now, you know? Looks like it's locked. What is the scariest creature they've found? Scariest creature so far, of course, that they found down there. You know, I'm sure people have, like, tried to get into the pyramids through some way. Like, just digging a hole and under it and then, like, tunneling forward. But I have to wonder, you know, the common, like, the cliche for pyramids is that they're booby-trapped to shit, right? And they're full of treasures and stuff. But how true is that? Now, I understand, like, you know, the treasures bit is probably accurate because they're buried with their valuables. But are they actually, like, booby-trapped? How booby-trapped we talking? Like, did someone just activate a booby-trap? Or is this just, like, an assumption? Because I guess back then, you know, maybe people did try to go into the pyramids. But now people don't even fucking try. Because it's so, I guess it's just so hard to do so. Why do you have it? Good question. Huh? Here, you want it? You can give it back. Yeah, you can have it. Take it. You could just have it, you know. Like, we don't have to do this. Alright, well that's fucking terrifying. Like, I don't want it. You can just have it. Man, Reimu really went and just cried about everything, and now she's doing this on me. Eat shit. You give up? Okay. Give me my Yomawari game with a bunch of goofball characters. Like one of the boss areas. I want one of the boss area like ghosts to just be the smile ghost. With the music and all. Doot 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 doot. That's it, just him. Just him. This is a conch. A white conch. I was told if you put your ear to this, you can hear the sound of the waves. Right, this was mine from back then. How could I forget? You said it about everything. I remember now the sound of the sea breeze. Rumia chases you, but she keeps bumping into trees. Well, you don't have to make Rumia. You just have to make a black ball. But whenever she hits a tree, it makes like the horny bonk noise. You know, that one. Boom. Ugh. The girl's bell found. Ugh. Moogie. Just give me the silliest enemies imaginable. Don't even try to make them scary. But like, you know, they're still scary in their own weird way, but they're all it's like, I guess it's like Baldi's, you know, Baldi's Basics, where it's just like, you know, it's supposed to be like, well, you know, Baldi's coming, but Baldi is just this fucking like disgusting 3D creation. Like I'm supposed to be scared of that, but like, he chases me around like I should be scared of that. Like kind of like that, but also not ugly like Baldi, you know. That memory just now. The girl was in it. She was in pain and she suddenly was it the curse. If morning comes, will I also end up like her? To hurry up and break the curse, but how? Miss, where are you? How do I find you? I should go home for now. Oh no. Whatever that was just rolled down the hole. They just roped it off as if that's gonna help. They should really do something about this giant hole in the floor. So what happens when you dig straight down? Alright, so that was at a shrine somewhere. But, like... the dark hole. Somewhere down a hole in a shrine nearby. I think I smelled the ocean and I heard the sound of water from below. Okay, so it's past the train tracks where I was, where I originally got the thing. Makes sense. Question is, there is no quick way there via Jesus statue, huh? I can't see them until I go outside. Oh, she's a bird. What? Do you remember? How to me? How to break the curse. What are you doing here? What happened to you? Didn't she say her name was Kotori? So you can't do it after all. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Why did she appear in my house? What's going on? It's currently 3:57 a.m. See the hazy blur of my curse in full-length mirror. I have cat ears. I'm gonna turn into a cat. Okay. There is a Jesus statue actually kind of close to where I'm going, so I'm gonna use that. Too bad I'm not gonna really get any optional events. Like whatever the fuck it wanted me to stab that screwdriver into. Alright. Once I'm done this game, I'll probably watch a playthrough or something, just to see it all. Still need to do that for Yomawari too, anyway. I did it for the first game, but there weren't that many events for that one. Hell, I haven't even seen Yomawari 2 properly in quite some time to begin with. I remember some details, but... what else do I gotta do, right? I got writer's block, so I won't be writing tonight. So I gotta do something. Really hope I come up with something. But right now I'm just... holy fuck, am I not interested in opening... Indomitable. I hope that achievement was just have her land on me. I can't believe she landed on me. Good. No, it's fine. It's great even. Let's hug the wall, shall we? How does that thing even, like, attack me to begin with? It's just wiggling. For God's sakes, it's just wiggling. Granted, it falling on me would, yes, that would do some damage. I admit that. But if it just wiggled into me, like, what's that gonna do? Exactly. It's a cool rock. It's an interesting looking stone monument. Yeah, a cool rock. Ah. Looks like it's locked. Hear the sound of water. Okay. Good. It's like, you know, I knew that was gonna happen, but I had to be sure that was gonna happen. There's clearly something there. I can't see it. But it's more than just a blood stain. Feed him a cucumber for 2 weeks in spring. He'll give you a blue power berry. Keep throwing cucumbers at him, and I guess you can marry him. I don't know either. You throw a cucumber in there, he tells you to fuck off. You keep doing it, he's like, seriously, go away. Colorful bird feather, an eye-catching feather. It's red, yellow, and green. It's so bright, it can even spot it in the dark. I wonder what kind of bird dropped this. Kappas have funny names, but I don't think it's very funny to get your ass removed. That's all. I made it. This place seems familiar. Why do Kappas like cucumbers so much anyway? Must have dropped something here. Take a dive. I think I remember hearing there's a way to get down there. Maybe I should look for it. Who's there? Investigation report. The area in question should be off limits due to the recent formation of the risk of collapse. The area in question procedure during the piece of paper. I wonder where it was torn from. Where'd it come from? Piece of paper found in the park. At the port. Looks pretty. It looks official. It's been pretty badly torn, so I can't really read what it said. So it says, this hole connects to the cave below. Be careful not to drop your belongings. Well, shit. I have to go find the entrance to the cave. I can do that. Kappa have buzz. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha, I get it. They're bald. They drag you into the river. They do all kinds of things. I want to know... I'd like to know who decided they eat ass. Who came up with that one? Seriously. Like, what the fuck? I know there's a lot of weird yokai. Some of them just don't even, like, do anything but harass you. But come on, man, really? You telling me one of the most popular, well-known, fucking... one of the most popular, well-known yokai in existence eats ass. This town is full of red splotches that I can't do anything about. Hmm. They carry waters on their head. Well, they live in the water, don't they? I guess the thing on the top of their head is supposed to keep water in there. They can walk on land and stay hydrated. There's a thermometer shelter with a funny pattern on it. Shelter doors are closed tight. Barnacle. I want to be called Barnacle Man. Kappa do not live in the ocean. They live in the river. People examine drowning victims' butthole and thought Kappa took their butt soul. Okay. It's a bulletin board. It says, cave ahead, no trespassing. Okay. Thinking about trespassing. I think I'll go do that. Yeah, they suck your soul out through your ass. Screw that rusted and turned red. Maybe a construction worker dropped it. When you can't tell what a screw is used for, it's kind of exciting. No, is it? I don't know if I agree with that one, Yuzu. That's I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it's that exciting. It's just a screw on the ground. This is where the cave should be. I wonder why the entrance is blocked. I have to find a way to get in. It's okay. The ghost is gonna knock it down so I can get in a second. There's another piece of paper on the ground. Set engage, known as the Lord. Knock on the door 4 times. Put the wet paper into the iron box. Throw the dead fish into the pond. Carry the jar at one shrine to the other and take the hook. Throw the sea into the big light. What the hell? Piece of shit has a bunch of steps and the bullet points. I wonder what happened if I did what it says. Well, what the hell did it even say? I gotta get in there. Who shut the door? The starfish? Yuzu, I know you're like 2 feet tall, but come on now. It was open just a minute ago. Just a fish. It ain't any scarier than the shit that lives in the deep. That was scary. That's strange. Knock on the door 4 times. The paper has a mark on it now. Okay. It's so tight. Okay, so now I need wet paper, I guess. Let's go back into the town, shall we? Yeah, those stomps on the red thing allow me to snorkel. Tool used for diving in water. I heard the sea around here is dangerous because it gets choppy, but when the sea is calm, maybe some people like to swim in it. Sure. The sea. Okay. The haunted trash bag. Dwarf roaches. Holy fuck, it's the killer crab! The small shrine is closed. Open it. There's a small urn in the shrine. Borrow it. An urn I found at a small shrine is about the size of my palm. It's surprisingly heavy. I can't tell what it's in it because the lid's closed. You wouldn't mess with me now that I got this urn, right? No crab. No crab about it. There's a poster. It's the festival of the Port Town. It says the Port Festival is coming up. Do not touch the hook before the festival begins. Should I swap the fish hook with the urn? Yes. Fish hook I found in the shrine. I've never seen such a big hook. I wonder what kind of fish it's for. The tip of the hook is very sharp. It would hurt if I touched it. Maybe I should have grabbed that first because now I'm doing this again. Is this faster? Sometimes video games accidentally make strafing like really fast, so hoping this is one of them right now. Let's see. I don't think so. Oh, cock. Alright, well, so much for that. There's a sea lion that lives in Gensokyo. It's cared for by the Kappa because it puts on shows and stuff. However, salt is not an easy commodity, apparently, in Gensokyo because they don't have access to sea. So, you know, there's a salt merchant in the human village, but the Kappa use their salt to give, you know, water for their sea lion to live. Apparently that was based on like a real happening. Like some sea lion like drifted into a town and everyone was like, holy shit. And then it left. And I guess it came back. Found a dead fish. This fish is in a weird place. It came back and then it just no one cared, I guess. I don't know how true that is. I think that the sea lion actually did show up, though. I think it actually did show up at town, but it's just a fish. Calm down. Dead fish. Dead fish with cloudy eyes. I found it at the park at the port. I wonder how it ended in the park of all places. Maybe the crows brought it here. Yeah, nothing but a fish. Railway key. Rusty key that has logo railway company on it. I remember hearing that thing send a rust near the ocean. Yeah, just a fish. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be much information on that thing since the chapter it was revealed in. There was also, like, sometimes the written works introduce interesting ideas and then just don't go anywhere with them. Like, remember the goblins? I mean, I guess it's debatable whether or not you could call that interesting. But the goblin situation happened in one chapter. It's just like, there's the Shikiwatashi are leaving. There's a rusty box. They're leaving. Shit, we need someone to fill the role. Here you go. And then Yukari make goblin. Fuck off, fish. Dried sea cucumber. A weird looking dried up creature. I think it's called a sea cucumber. I don't think I've ever seen one alive before. Squirt. Well, no one liked the goblins. That was the whole point of them, remember? The goblins showed up to fulfill, like, you know, they were sent to help. And then the entire human village was like, ew. Which is kind of rude. And so then Yukari's like, how the fuck do I get rid of these things? And the Scarlet Devil Mansion took them in. And then that was the end of that. Never saw the goblins ever again. I hear a train. Wet ticket. Damn ticket I found near the port of the station because it got so wet it's all soft and squishy. Festival flyer. Flyer from the Port Town Festival that flew away from somewhere. It's a ritual to worship the local god and said to be on this day only. The town will open the cave entrance. Oh. They're serving time in the Goblin Dungeon. No, they're good workers apparently. They do their job well, but you never see them because they're not cute girls. We know how this shit works. But there was the whole shindig with Sumireko as well. The fact that there were like mysterious disappearings involved with her. And then Yukari solved it in a matter of one chapter, which is kind of lame. Put the wet ticket in the box. Looks like it worked. Ghost disappeared again. Alright. This guy should be gone too then, right? Yep. Like, Sumireko was constantly coming in against Sokyo, and she was doing so by swapping places with other existing things. And the result of that was... like, objects kept changing places with her, and the more times she did it, the bigger the size of the object became. Until eventually it was properly like the size of her for proper exchange, which is when humans started disappearing. And the thing is, it's like, none of the humans that got spirited away even realized it was happening, because when they switched places with Sumireko, they were asleep. She was asleep, so they were asleep as a result. So no one ever even really knew they went anywhere when Sumireko showed up. And then Yukari was like, oh, haha, that's a thing. And so, Yukari... It's filled with dark water. Should I throw something in? Yeah. Catch. A siren? Where's it coming from? Alright. No, like, Yukari just kind of showed up and was like, yeah, let me fix that. And so she just created perfect, she created perfect replicas of Sumireko in, like, size and weight and all that. So they would always switch places with her, so she could just keep coming against Sokyo, problem solved. And it's like, alright, thanks, Yukari. You sure did that. You sure fucking nailed that, didn't you? But it seemed kind of interesting of an idea, like, oh, whenever she shows up, something, like, changes places with her, and then it's immediately just like, oh, we solved that. Like, why even bother making that a chapter if it's going to be resolved in such a mundane way? You know what I mean? It ultimately didn't matter. Ah, it opened. It was closed earlier, though. Looks like there's a dried up starfish inside. A mummy-like starfish. It's all shriveled up like a dry sponge. How did this end up in the thermometer shelter? Oh, it's bright. Throw the into the air, into the sea. Carry the jar once trying to take the hook. Oh. Throw the into the sea under the big light. It's under the big light talking about this. Probably talking about the starfish. Should I throw the starfish into the ocean? Ninja star. Sploosh. Yeah. Yeah, that's creepy. Did I do it right? Well, wouldn't it be crazy if Sumireko's, like, parents or something walked into the room while she was asleep? And was just, like, saw a doll take her place? Because remember, sometimes Sumireko falls asleep at her desk. Proper procedure of the area and the question at night is strictly prohibited. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Performing the above procedure at the area in question at night is strictly prohibited. Was I not supposed to do those things? You know, she just falls asleep in class and there's like a fucking dummy just in her place and everyone's like, what? And then she wakes up, she's like, what? And then, like, everybody just gets this weird sense of, like, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Mr. Krabs. Chat, you ever see that freaky ass SpongeBob comic? You know, the one with Patrick. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm reminded of right now. I don't know. I don't mind episodic chapters, but I just feel like when they try to do something that seems like it'd be like a point of interest for a character, and they just immediately resolve it as quicker than the eye can see, it's kind of ridiculous. Like Rainbow going out and purifying that smoke yokai, like that's fine because whatever, who cares? Like, oh, it's causing problems. Rainbow shows up, bada bing, bada boom, all done, right? Like, but that doesn't really matter that much because that's just episodic formula. But when it takes something about a character and how they work and it kind of turns it into that, it kind of sucks. The idea that Sumireko has to take someone's place when she comes to Gensokyo is interesting, but it's not explored at all anymore because Yukari found a perfect solution in the background that we'll never see. That was gross. Gear. Why is this backpack here? Can I use this for something? Broken chalk. A piece of broken white chalk tip is completely crumbled, just like the ones at school. When I touch it, little pieces of it flake off. Handout. Handout I found in the port town. It looks like it's written about the god that's worshipped here. It says, a god from afar who eats misfortune. Yuiko? Hina doesn't eat it. She collects it. Yuiko might eat it. Who knows? What's so funny? What's the name of that thing? It's a persona as well. It's of the Hermit Arcana. It's a starfish. You know the one? I forget his name, but he's a starfish with an eyeball. I think that's what it is. I only remember it from because he's a persona. De Carabia. Yeah, that's his name. Looks like something was drawn here but got erased. Wait, didn't the stone by the port entrance have a star mark? Should I draw a star mark with my chalk? Yes. It's a fallen angel. No, it's a starfish. Oh no. Uh-oh. Now I'm tripping balls. Tall. Oh, that was what backwards? Oh, okay. My control is backwards. Draw mark. Do nothing. That was weird. Cheetah Man's a fallen angel? I don't believe you. I think you're lying. Everyone gets to be a fallen angel. It's a cool part of anyone's backstory. Okay, that was a dick move. Yes. Paper scrap 4. A piece of paper. The letters are very neat. I think it was printed. Most of the letters, but I don't know what it says. Piece of sheet paper. It seems that if I put it together, the other piece it tells you not to do the things written on it. I found this piece a bit too late. Gosh. Well, that was worthless. Oh. Don't touch the red bits. It's occupied by the death god. There's a path on the other side. Should be able to find something I can use as a bridge. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put this down here, and then the game is gonna reverse the world on me when I get to this one over here. Teardrop stone. Stone that shaped like a teardrop. There are a lot of tiny sparkles in the clear crystal. It's almost like the whole universe in this little stone. Wasn't that nice? I'm gonna pick up this board and we're gonna go in reverse town. Wow, color me surprised. Didn't take a trip to Flavor Town after all. Why is my cat down here? How is my cat down here? What? What? Was I... What? What? You wanted me to... Huh? What did you want me to do? The game was playing itself there. I was wiggling the stick and that was happening. Hit every button, I guess. Stop. 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 Oh. I had to drain my stamina, that's what it was. Yeah, right. Okay. You know, these coastal caves, I like the ambience to them just because you can hear the ocean outside. I like exploring these kinds of places. In video games, of course, not in real life. I like these kinds of areas. Oh, it's warbly. Oh, your story's getting weird. What? That's... yeah, that's pretty fucking horrifying. That thing is full of holes. What in the... Yo, I'm tripping balls. What? What? What did I do wrong? I guess I wasn't supposed to touch the water. I don't know. I seem to be in space. Well, I like ran over the edge. I thought that was what it wanted me to do based on what he where he came from. But I guess the whole reason it's wobbling is to kind of catch me and make me go oops. Alright, then I'll just go back this way. Oh, don't touch me. She's like lightning quick on drawing these though. You see that? My controls are now reversed. Yep. Good thing I was ready for that. I was supposed to do this, but because the paper was telling me to. And then the paper said, don't do this at night, but I didn't get that piece of the paper in time. Until I'd already fucked up. Alright, that's bullshit, but okay. Is he dead? Yeah, me too, Yuzu. That was some shit. I think he's dead, though. We got him. Throw some salt on him. Right, the end location should be under the shrine, right? Because that's where my item dropped, so... Yeah, there it is. Ah, there's something on the ground. This. It's a flashlight. I think I dropped in my memory. So that hole leads here. This is a toy flashlight. Mom gave me this. Right then, this was mine from back then. How could I forget? I remember now the warmth of a hand. Yes? Yes. The mirror is not there. There is instead a window. Can I help you? Hi. I need that bell to break the curse. No, rather, Moogie is the key to all of this. My cat? I'll be on the rooftop of the empty building. Let's meet there. I'll be waiting for you. My cat. Right, I remember. A ghost came into my house and Moogie saved me. But that voice? Was that the girl's voice? Did I make a promise with her and Moogie is the key? What does that mean? She said she'd be waiting on the rooftop. That's where I have to go then. Before that, I should stop by home. Yes. I did it. Got them all. Go to the empty building's rooftop. The empty building's there. Okay. Well. Yeah. There you go. A lot of stuff. So, that's blocked off. And I didn't check out somewhere in this general area up here, the apartments. Yeah, I never went to the apartments, huh? Big blank spot. Well, it's about 550 or 450, I guess. So I think that's the last requirement. Yeah. It's got to be the end. But I am going to stop because there's no way I can beat this game in the next 30 minutes, and I am tired. So this is stopping now. this is stopping now, and then I will finish it next time I play it. Cause I'm definitely, if I get stuck in some like grand old boss fight exposition dub, the usual suspects. At the end of the game, I'm just gonna go late, and I'm tired. So, I'd rather just finish it all off in the next thing I do, which will probably kill an hour, maybe more. Because again, I don't even know. I don't even know how long it is, right? That's another thing. That there could be an hour left, 30 minutes. There could be 2 hours left, depending on how I play. Like who knows? But I have to, I gotta stop because I am definitely too tired to. I'm too tired to do any more of that if it requires more effort. And I just can't be sure that I can finish it in the next 30 minutes, so I'm not gonna risk it. That's all. So yeah, I will finish it next time I play it. I will. We'll see how much time that actually takes.